What is good, Nio family? It's your boy Ray-Jay back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the one and only Nio and why I'm extremely bullish for the somewhat near-term and long-term futures for this company. I know you guys have noticed that Nio has been in the red for quite a few days. However, this is not the end for this company. I believe that this company has insane potential. I'm going to talk about what the mainstream media has been saying about Nio as well. I'm also going to talk about what Nio put on their Twitter page, which I just think is something that really helps the company in amazing ways. So before I do get started and talk about Nio, I do have to mention that I'm not a financial liquor taxation expert, so I don't take this as financial liquor taxation advice. Everything in this video is solely for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire Nio community as a whole. With all that said and done and out of the way, guys, let's get on with the video. So looking at Nio from the one-day chart, we're currently up over 0.65% for the day, kind of sideways, but we are still in the green. We did drop to $38 flat, which is where we have support, at least at this level. So somewhere within this level, we have that support. We bounced up to 39.10, then we dropped to 38.66, which is where we closed for the day. And despite that, we had high volatility for the day, which means Nio can actually move, which shows that even people buying it, especially as it touches certain prices, it does have those reactions that stop it from crashing. So there are people out there saying that Nio is done, it's going to crash, don't invest in it. And I have to tell you guys, I can't guarantee anything, but based off my research, I definitely can tell you that I disagree. And the reason for that is because I want you guys to just look at this from a different perspective. Let's just zoom out completely zoom out. Think about the type of world we're living in right now. Do you guys think that we're living in a world where gas powered cars are going to go up and up and there are going to be more and more gas powered cars per capita per year? Or do you guys think that as time progresses, gas powered cars are going to become less and less common and electric cars are going to become more and more prevalent? Remember that, guys. And I believe that we're entering the electric car age. We don't really see it as well right now because look, companies like Tesla and they're producing hundreds of thousands, if not millions of cars right now, but there are how many hundreds of millions, if not billions of cars on the street. So they're both babies. Even Nio is a baby right now. I want you guys to think about what's going to happen in 2, 3, 4, 5 years in the future. Think about how many more millions upon millions of electric cars there are going to be. Think about, I don't know, think about 10 years from now. Half of all cars on the streets may even become electric by then. My point is, my point is, I don't recommend ever investing everything you can into one company. But what I can tell you is if you do want to invest in a company like Nio, in my opinion, not financial advice, you are early, super early. It's kind of like investing in Tesla back in 2014. Imagine that. Imagine investing in Tesla back then. So, what I'm trying to tell you is for the long term, I see Neo making insane moves. I don't care too much about the short term because I'm going to be honest with you, you're probably not going to double your money in just a month by investing in Neo. It's possible, but I don't think that's going to happen. What I do think is going to happen is if you wait some time, you won't just double it, but you may even 10x your money over a few years, which I think is absolutely possible. And it's not something that I'm just making up because if you look at the fundamentals of this company, it really is there. As this company is growing and expanding, it has insane potential. So from the technical perspective right now, for the short term, I definitely don't worry whether it's still sideways or not. The MACD is currently still indicating that we could see some more downside. Maybe Neo could trade a little bit sideways for a little bit of time. RSI is still showing not too much strength at 41.81. However, guys, there is a big catalyst coming December 18th. Don't forget that December 18th is when Nio has its Nio Day because they have big announcements. They're going to be expanding to 5 European countries. I mean, it's going to be huge. So imagine the future of this company. Imagine their deliveries. If you look at their deliveries per quarter or month, you can see that's been going up and up and up. It did drop a little bit in October, but then it's continuing to go up. But that's nothing to worry about because imagine by the start of next year, and I do believe that next year we're going to see a recovery from the global chip shortage, and Neo's absolutely going to crush their quarterly earnings report again and again and again. We're going to see more and more deliveries because Nio is in the biggest sector of the EV industry in the world, guys. I once heard that 1 in 2 Tesla sales they come from China, and Nio is in the center of China. It has the potential with battery swap technologies. It's way more convenient, in my opinion, and I definitely think that they have an innovative idea, and I believe in this company, guys. So don't lose faith if you see it in the red. There are analysts that are saying that, oh, Nio could easily break $70 very soon. And I don't want to give any specific price prediction, but I do want to talk about what I think is going to happen as we approach Nio Day very soon. So Nio Day is coming. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Nio approach 44. We may even start breaking above that because there's going to be extreme excitement. And if Nio has a big announcement, we could easily, and what I think is going to happen is towards the end of the year, we could see Nio touch 56, then drop back down for a little bit of time, and then consolidate at the mid $45 level before seeing it slowly step its way up until next year. That's what I think is going to come. I definitely think that Neo has the potential to go up. Now, we've seen Neo trade sideways for quite some time, but remember, at one point, this thing was at $66, and this is not the all time high for Neo. I could see this thing breaking $100 by the year 2020, maybe the end of 2022, maybe even in early 2023. We could easily see this thing break $100, in my opinion. I'm still very bullish, so you have to give it the time. I'm not looking at Neo from the short term only. I'm also looking at the long term, which is why I believe it's going to explode. Globe Newswire did talk about Neo today, which is a good piece of news. They talked about how Neo's mission is to shape a joyful lifestyle as well. They're building communities, and they're starting with the smart technologies. And that brings me into this tweet that came out from Nio on their Twitter page. Absolutely big piece of news, guys. They're talking about Nami. For those of you who don't know, Neos come with this AI on their dashboard. It's known as Nami, and Nami will basically talk to you. It'll play music if you ask it to. And a lot of people are still barely seeing this right now, because when do you ever see a car that has an AI in it that could talk to you like Siri? If I say, Nami, could you play this song? Nami, could you take a selfie? And it'll do it for you. That's absolutely innovative. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And I'm very, very excited for what's going to come into the future. So I want to put it out there. What Neo is doing is they're expanding their customer service. They're providing these communities for people to meet up, read a book, do all sorts of things, get coffee. They're building a brand, and they have Nami. They're improving their cars. They're expanding to Europe. It's going to be fantastic. And the big thing is the battery swapping technology. You know how people have complained that, oh, you have to charge your electric car for 2-3 hours. They don't have the time to do it. It may even take 4 hours for some cars. Well, the thing about Neo is, in the future, Neo is going to build more and more and more battery swap stations. So it takes less time to fill your gas. You just pull up over there, they replace your battery, and you're free to go, and your car is fully charged. That's a big piece of innovation. And I definitely see Neo doing some big things in the future. With that said and done, guys, I believe Neo is expanding their business. We're going to see them in many European countries. And I do believe quite soon we're going to see Neo in the United States. So be prepared. And if you are invested in Neo and you do see it sideways, remember there were a lot of hurdles in the way, and we're not too worried about the short term. We're more concerned about the long term, because in the long term, I see insane potential. With that said and done, guys, thank you for listening. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great weekend, and give Neo the time it needs. It's going to explode, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but I do see insane potential in this company. Thank you for listening. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, and peace out.